Look, man. So here's the thing.
Ew.
Yo, brother.
What's the word?
You know what it is, man. Another one of them things.
Yeah. We sticking to the promise we made about being more consistent this time, I believe.
That's a fact. That's a physiac.
Well, welcome to the So Here's the Thing podcast, episode
123.
123 of them things. We here. We about to do what we do. You already know it's your boy Tuski. And we got my co-host, my cohort, my compadre, as they would call him. My boy Stizzy here.
Yes, sir. Back for another one of them things as promised.
Quick mental health check. How you doing, Playboy?
Mentally I'm alright. Finally seeing some light at the end of the tunnel, but you know, one day at a time, we striving.
Nice. I know you just recently came back from vacay. How was that?
The vacay was cool with the kids. That was the kids' vacay. Took them down to VA, got the King's Dominion and shit. That shit was kind of cool. I actually appreciate like those times with the family, little family that I got going. Just to see them enjoying themselves. Jacob don't really care for it because once he see like a big family trip at the end of the summer, that mean he know like school started. So he tight, but he enjoy it.
That's what's up.
We do got the adult vacation coming up 2 weeks from now, so
nice.
That should be fun.
Hey man, gotta turn up, gotta have fun, gotta do what you could do.
What up with you?
Regular, chilling. Just working on myself, man. Trying to be better. As for those, on the video, you can see I'm trying something different. Your boy got glasses now.
I mean, you went and got your eyes checked.
Got my eyes checked. Y'all, in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about these. Let me know if y'all feeling it, you're not feeling it. We gonna see.
Ain't nothing they can say, nigga. You gotta go get your eyes checked.
Yeah, but I don't need these.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But so I ain't gonna lie. In the last couple weeks, I just been thinking about a lot of like random things, and it's just like I'm trying to find the right way to word this. I've realized my brain is a little weird, bro.
That's fair.
Like some of the crazy things I think about, like, and I know how this is gonna sound as a big dude asking another big dude this question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you had to guess which utensil in your house out of the cutlery you think get the most use in your house, like spoons, forks, knives.
Forks go triple platinum in my house. Yeah, forks.
See, my initial instinct was that like it's likely the fork, because the fork is versatile.
Yeah.
Use it for everything. I can use it to flip something. I can use it to pick something up. I can use it to eat. But I think I underrated knives.
I ain't even put them in my equation. Now you thought about it. Now I'm thinking about it. Like,
I use knives a lot, bro.
When you say utensils, we thinking like.
Well, that's why I say utensil / cutlery.
So are you thinking like specific? This is crazy. Thinking about specifically like the use when eating, or just use period?
No, just use in general, not just for eating. I mean, like, just use. Like, if you use it however you decide to.
Well, if that's the case, then knives obviously get the most use because we cut shit to prepare for food. We cut shit eating food. We cut shit after. Like, knives are OD use, but from a cutlery standpoint, knives. But from like strict use of enjoyable eating or just day to day, the fork. Because when I'm frying fish or frying chicken or whatever, I don't really fry chicken. My girl do that. But when you frying stuff, that stuff come off. I use the fork to do it.
I mean, I got a deep fryer with a basket, so that's
How often do you use your deep fryer?
Almost every time, unless I'm frying fish.
You don't fry fish in the deep fryer?
Because in my at least in my thing, I can if I'm doing a lot. But if I'm just cooking for like me and mine, I'm just gonna I can shallow fry fish.
Oh, okay.
Now, granted, I can shallow fry anything. It's not really a thing. I like chicken when it's deep fried because then I don't gotta turn it. I just deep fry it for a set amount of time and
take it out.
Where the fish, I don't mind shallow frying one side than the other.
Okay. Yeah, I asked the other day, like, my girl fried shrimp, and I was like, we should just get a deep fryer. And she was saying, like, it's hard to clean, and we don't fry that often, so it'll be a waste of money and things like that. So I was like, I was wondering how often you use yours.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't the most healthy nigga, so I use mine quite a bit. Like, here's my thing. We eat a lot of chicken wings, so I fry a lot of chicken wings. I don't really like to bake them. I only either prepare chicken wings two ways, either fried or air fried.
Mm-hmm.
And when I air fry them, I don't like bread them or anything. It's just seasoned up, put a little bit of oil on them and put them in the air fryer. So I use, that's the only way I eat chicken wings, but I do eat pork chops. I do eat fish and stuff like that. And most of the time when I fry those, I just shallow fry them. So my deep fryer is exclusively used for chicken.
You wanna know what's funny? I don't like is a weird word. Like, I prefer the big wing, like a full wing.
Like a whole wing?
Yeah, like a whole wing. I prefer it any way it's prepared. The wingettes, though, fry those.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if I have a whole wing, I can eat them fried. But if I'm cooking, my instinct isn't to fry a whole wing. My instinct usually for whole wings is like to bake them.
I do like a good big wing.
Like, when it's a whole wing, I usually either bake them or grill them. But if it's a wingette, like, my instinct is to just fry them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know. But I mentioned pork chop, right? And that got me thinking about something that was really, really, like, bothering me the other day.
Uh-huh.
People who eat pork chop, people who don't eat pork get on my nerves.
Yes.
And I'm going to explain to you why it bothers me. Because this ain't everybody who don't eat pork, but a lot of them who don't eat pork, like, got this, like, pretentiousness about them, about not eating pork.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the nerve to look at you funny because you do eat pork.
Mm-hmm.
And I just be looking at them like, bro, I know you eat ass. And you draw the line at eating pork. Like, what are you talking about? You're not better than me.
Nigga, what?
Like that, it will be a nigga who full blown eat ass. I know ate a girl out during that time. Like, I know some of these people.
Yeah.
And then got the nerve to be like, yo, I can't believe you eating pork. I seen some of the girls you went down on, bro.
Like, the pork thing is a little weird. I always find it funny, unless you, like, it's part of your religion. Like, those things I understand, because those people, to the point I'm about to make, actually go the steps that need to be, they take the steps that needed to be taken, because they'll look at every dietary fact of everything they consume.
Yeah.
Well, the people that I know that's really, like, heavily into their religion, like, I know, like, Muslims that really would look at the back of, like, Starburst and all them things that got gelatin, which is pork and all that. But
no,
then,
shout out the Muslims. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, jail Muslims.
No, those are different. They got different rules.
Those dudes drink liquor, have sex out of wedlock, and still be like, nah, I can't eat bacon though. You going to hell either way. Like, I don't understand y'all.
Hey, man, shout out to them. But what I'm saying is, the people that eat the pork, I mean, that don't eat pork, be like, no pork on my fork. Nigga, I've seen your other dietary choices, bro. You might as well. You right there. You are right there. Like a pig. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you right there.
I feel like if you smoke cigarettes, you shouldn't be able to tell me you don't eat pork.
That's what I'm saying. You already making crazy choices in
Like-
your life.
like,
This
I
is
gen-
where you draw the line
I
at?
genuinely feel that way.
Hey, eat the pork, nigga.
You don't gotta eat it. I don't care if you don't.
You did Molly.
Don't tell me about it. Like, don't judge me for doing it. Is my problem. Like, don't make me feel bad.
Do you think people that, because I judge people that do certain drugs recreationally.
Yes, but I think that's fair.
You think that's a fair judgment?
Yes.
Nah.
I feel like a person who smoke weed has the right to judge a person
Who smoke crack?
who smoke crack.
Yes.
Because you've taken life not seriously enough at all. You don't care about nothing at this point.
I always laugh at the Dare commercial. It'll be like, it's a gateway drug. And I'm like, I've been smoking weed for at least 15 years. I ain't never said, let me try crack.
Yeah, but I don't think weed is a gateway drug to crack.
We think weed is a gateway drug too.
I think weed is like, I don't want to call it a gateway. I just call it like a stepping stone drug. Like that's the like in a video game where you spawn in the beginner village and that's where everybody learn the rules of the game. Like that's where you learn how to interact with drugs is with weed.
I feel like if you are a consummate, consistent weed smoker and you start getting the urge to try something stronger or a little more crazy, like crack cocaine, regular cocaine, meth, I feel like before you do that, you should seek therapy. Because what are you going through?
Am I foul that I feel like if you try meth, I judge people for doing meth over crack.
I actually judge people by their drug of choice, to be honest.
I judge crackheads, but crackheads have a delicate place in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
They can be productive. They
Yeah.
get things done for crack. Meth heads don't do none of that productive shit. They do meth and then rob niggas to get more money for more meth. That's it.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. I always look at crackheads with a sense of reverence. Like, I understand.
Reverence is strong.
Reverence is strong. I'll take that, actually. I just heard what I said. You right. My bad. But I do hold crackheads a little high in the ecosystem of urban ecosystem.
Of drug addicts, yes. Like I put crackheads above dope fiends and meth.
Crackheads their productivity is valued amongst various parts of the ecosystem. If you want to know what's going on in the hood from a street point of view,
Yep.
the crackhead know. Police use the crackheads most of the time as informants.
Mm-hmm.
If you want protection or you want to stare some people away from your property to bring the value down, crackheads. If you want to bring the value up, move the crackheads to a different block. Like they hold a pivotal part in the community ecosystem.
Like in a lot of hoods, crackheads was to us what Mexicans was to like contractors.
What?
Like
What?
at least I can speak for
Land
our
the
hood.
plane, son.
In our hood, I know many of people who paid crackheads to like paint, to like
I get what
build
you're
some
saying.
shit.
I get what you're saying.
Like you see how contractors go find Mexicans. I know dudes who will specifically go find a crackhead
Yeah.
because he could pay him $20 to paint the whole house.
Yep.
And that's just
Get that
what it
nigga
was.
$10 wash my car and detail it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
And whatever change he found is his.
that's on him. But yeah, like they have a delicate space in the ecosystem. Kids don't do crack. I want to be clear because I feel like we making it seem like it's okay to do crack.
Nah, it's not okay.
Don't do crack. But if you do, at least be productive as a crackhead. Be useful. Be useful. It's harder for people to discard you if you're useful.
Yes, that's the message. It's harder for people to discard you if you're useful. And that's in all aspects of life, just not crack. Word.
I saw this question online and I'm curious your answer to this.
All right.
Would you rather a white dude call you a nigga straight to your face, or a gay dude of any race call you sexy to your face?
A gay dude.
You see, I said the same thing.
A gay dude. Cause thank you, nigga. I've been working out and shit.
Yeah, I feel like under the right circumstances, that could be an ego boost.
Yeah, nigga. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Like that could make my day on the right day.
Yeah, hell yeah. What? You think I'm cute? Thank you, man. I ain't never get hit on by a gay dude,
Well,
bro.
not cute. Dude just walked up to you and was like, "Where your sexy ass going?"
All right. All right. Relax. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like, all right, relax. I'm going home. Do you answer that?
No.
Yeah, you right.
I don't think I answer. Maybe. I don't know. I think, again, it depends on the day I'm having.
Hey, thank you, man.
If I'm having a bad day and I remember my upbringing from the 90s, that might go a different way. Or if I'm having a pretty good day, take it as a compliment, keep it pushing, man.
Nah, I like that shit. Cause they be having an eye.
True.
I've never got hit on by a gay dude. I know it sounded like I want to, but I've never got hit on by a gay dude.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like you might want to be hit on by a gay dude.
Nah, but I will feel good about it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
His all right. Does it matter if you know the dude is gay or not?
No.
And cause like, all right, if a dude just walk up to you and go, "Yo, man, you look good today," like you don't know he gay, you don't know he's straight. It's just a random guy just comes to you and tell you look good.
So if a random dude say I look good, thank you, sir. But if I find out he gay, I feel way better. Cause you like these niggas.
Nigga said he wasn't just saying that.
Word.
Shit. He meant that.
You meant that shit. I could see like what I did to you today. Like, yo, them shits look good,
That
bro.
happened off air. Why are we talking about this? That made it weird. I don't like how you just, cause that, like I did earlier to you today, just sounds crazy without no context.
Right, nah, you right. What I'm saying is though, when I saw you, I was like, oh shit, nigga got the glasses on. You look good, bro.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Right? But now, if you find out later on that same comment was coming from a different orientation, you still gonna feel good. Like,
Like,
oh
I've known
shit.
you for 20 years. If I find out later on you gay, we got a bigger problem.
Yeah, we got other questions to talk about.
Ain't no way I should be finding out 20 years later.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh my god! But you guys
Shout out Cam Tom. I don't know. I think it's Cam Tom. He was telling a story. Cam Thompson or Thomas, son from 72 Hours. You know SNL now. The black dude.
Oh, I don't know his last
Cam
name.
Johnson.
I don't know
Maybe
his last name.
I'll figure it out. And I'll put this clip in here too. But he was telling a story about how his homeboy came out as gay or whatever, and he was like, "Nigga, I'm happy for you, but we got shit to discuss because we fucked a girl together."
Oh, Cam Patterson?
Cam Patterson.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Cam Patterson. I was like, Cam Thomas is the dude that got waived from the Nets and the Bucks in 6 weeks.
Yeah, it was him. I knew it was a Cam. He funny as hell. But
interesting enough, he's Cam with a K. Like
yeah, K-A-M.
Yeah, Cam Patterson. Yeah, shout out to Cam.
Funny dude. But that'll be it. I prefer a gay guy just giving me a compliment. A white dude just calling me N-word to my face. Like that ends in violence, however it goes.
Does it have to though?
The white dude?
Yeah. Like, does it have to end in violence?
I feel so. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I want to be clear. I may be sounding calm. I wholeheartedly agree.
I feel like it has to.
You call me a nigga to my face unprovoked?
Even if provoked.
Listen, brother. You wanted a nigga. Now you have a nigga.
Yeah, but I'm also feeling it from 3 different angles. A, racism. B, disrespect.
Yeah.
And C, ego.
Yes.
That's the 3 angles I'm looking at it. Racism gets you the ass whooping regardless, if it were me or anybody else. Disrespect gets you the ass whooping because I feel like you said that to me disrespectfully. And you feel like you could get off on it disrespectfully. And then ego comes from If anybody else heard you get that off and I ain't say nothing, now I look crazy. So now I gotta get you ass whooping.
Yeah.
And you know niggas be recording it now. So I don't want to be the nigga that got called the N-word and didn't do nothing about it.
I just want to pause.
Yeah, I just realized what I did.
That you said, I don't want to be the nigga that got called the N-word.
Yeah, because it's two different things. The connotation is different. I'm saying a nigga and then nigger. Yeah. I don't want to say. I feel weird saying nigger.
Yeah, that's a wild.
That's some young boy shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm on that type of time. Like I don't. It is very little besides my kids. My kids being there might make me chill out because I don't think inciting violence in front of children is cool. But outside of that, there's very little that's gonna stop me from now. Like you said, this has gone from a verbal assault to a physical assault immediately. Yeah.
Quick too. Like I don't know if I agree with you with the kids part either, bro. Because I feel like
no, it's not that. It's not that I don't want them to see me incite violence. I don't want to incite violence around kids because I know my morals. My morals is I'm at you. I ain't got nothing to do with your wife, ain't got nothing to do with your kids or whatever, but other people don't have the same morals, True. Especially for little black kids.
And if you into it physically with somebody,
that's what I'm saying.
You don't really now you leave the kids vulnerable for whatever might come.
Exactly. And they have shown us time and time again they don't value our black children, so I'm not
gonna play with them now. But I definitely would want my son to see how to correct that action though.
Yeah.
Like I'll try to keep it as far away from violence as possible. I'm gonna address this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or if I can't, if violence is something I need to do, I need my children to be. Let me let y'all get a little bit away from this first.
Yeah.
And then I could go handle that how I handle that, but I'm not gonna just immediately lash out.
Facts.
But what about you? You got anything you've been thinking about? Pondering over the last couple weeks?
There's some shit I randomly been thinking about. Jennifer Lopez might be the problem.
I don't disagree.
Jennifer Lopez had a run. Like, I'm not going to bash her dating life. You make the choices you make. She's been married a few times. You make the choices you make. But from a music standpoint, she's never been that good.
Agreed.
And then the news is coming out that you was lip singing or having people lay down these tracks for you and barely using your voice. Then the neighborhood don't really embrace you like you embrace it. You Jenny from the block, but then you go to the block and people's like, I never seen you. I don't even know who you are. I feel like she a real plant. I've been getting real plant energy from Jennifer Lopez. The movies aren't good.
Most of them.
Like, I think she mid. The only thing fire about Jennifer Lopez is how she look. And fire is a stretch.
I'm about to say, I've never personally been attracted to her.
Nah, man, she good looking, but...
No, she's an attractive woman. I just personally never been attracted to her.
I feel like, again, she had the last like popular cycle she popped out with was her saying like she's never been in love or whatever the case is, and then that's when the dating life thing come up, and it's like all these niggas ain't wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I saw Ben Affleck have to take a breath and catch himself after putting her in that car, and that told me everything I need to know. At that moment right there, if I could find the image, we'll put it in the video. I saw that and knew.
Oh yeah, when he closed the door and looked up and said,
he in that moment realized the worst thing he ever did was talk to this girl again.
And that's the thing, bro. If you get out once and you go back, it's on you, bro.
I've realized that told me everything I need to know. So no one can convince me that she ain't the problem. And there's a lot of rumors, like industry rumors, about her being a very big asshole. Like,
oh yeah, that
like
too.
wait staff, service staff, all that. Like, there's a lot of things I've heard rumor wise about how she treat like service people and people in the service industry.
Yeah, man. Man, she might be the problem.
Hey, man. Fuck Jennifer Lopez. Yo, really quick. I don't know if you saw it. Shout out to Funny Marco and NBA Youngboy.
Mm.
Did you see their recent interview or clips from it?
I see some clips, but I ain't see it.
My brother. Well, first off, I want to say again, shout out to Funny Marco. Shout out to Funny Marco. Did I say?
Yeah, you said
twice?
Funny Marco twice.
Shout out to NBA Youngboy and shout out to Funny Marco. Really good interview so far from what I've seen. It got very deep and introspective, and I've had a hard time connecting with NBA Youngboy through the music particularly. This is not me saying the music is bad. It just hasn't been for me.
I get that,
but this interview made me connect on him on a certain level, and like I understand like a lot. Like it seems like I understand a lot more about like the pain and stuff he going through, and it actually helped me kind of understand some of his music a little better. But with that said, there is a particular part in the interview where NBA Youngboy asked Marco if he got a favorite baby mama. And it is the funniest thing in the world.
Wait, NBA asked Marco if he got a favorite.
If he got a favorite.
How many kids
mama.
Marco got?
I'm assuming more than one.
I thought the question would have been reversed because.
Well, no. The funniest part about it is because NBA Youngboy said, "I know you got a favorite mama. I got a favorite baby mama," and he was like, "Because one puts you through more stuff. One argue with you all the time. One is more easy to deal with. Like you gotta have a favorite baby mama." And as a dude who has 1 and 3.5 baby mamas, don't ask me to explain the halves. So in total, I got about 2.5 baby mamas.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I just realized you was talking about yourself, and then I had mad questions. Yeah. I started to ask, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I got 1 and 3.5 baby mamas, so I got 2.5 in total. Yes, you have a favorite baby mama. You do.
I don't know if I got.
You don't got. You got one. No, you got a half baby mama right now, technically.
Oh yeah. Now she from my full baby mama.
So I got 1 and 3.5 baby mamas, and
3 halves is
3.5 baby mamas, and I can tell you, I like one of them more than all of them.
Which one?
One of the halves. I like her way more than I like my full baby mama, and one of the two, and 2 of the other ones.
What make her the favorite?
Because when it comes to the kid, she's the easiest to deal with.
Oh, that's what makes it. Huh.
Yeah, like it's just we don't really beef when it comes to the kid. Like we have a pretty decent. We can't get along with each other for nothing.
Right.
But we get along pretty well with for the kid, and that's a good thing.
Matter of fact, yo, for the fellas that's listening, let us know if you got a favorite baby mother and what's your criteria. That's actually an interesting conversation.
That is. That's why I wish we had some more people on here who had more baby mamas. But like he said, let us know in the comments if you have multiple baby mamas. Do you have a favorite?
And why?
And why? Exactly why.
I saw a Mojo Brooks script the other day, and the nigga was like, yo, he had, I said script, a Mojo Brooks skit the other day that I watched, and he had went to his baby mom's crib to drop off a bag or whatever, and the baby mom's boyfriend was like, yo, tell the truth from a nigga to nigga, bro. You still be hitting your baby mother? And then Mojo was like, nigga, don't you be hitting your baby mother? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, them niggas is crazy. Because I don't even play those type of games. At all. Not even my type of time.
I see a lot of commentary about Mojo Brooks online.
What about him?
Where there's like a lot of people saying things like, is he actually funny? Because all they ever see is him do crowd work.
I'm going to a show, so I'll let you know.
Yeah, like I'm interested in Mojo because from what I see, I like the funny, but like those people, I've only ever seen clips of crowd work.
Yeah, cause he don't got no special or nothing out yet.
But he do shows, and I've never seen clips of his actual comedy.
But
set.
he at a spot where it's like he take your phone and shit away, so you ain't gonna get no clips.
True, but why don't he release clips of his own set?
I don't know. I think from this is what I'm hearing from like Schultz and Gary Owen when they talk about people like him, Matt Rife specifically. Well, Matt Rife is different because he got specials out. But like Schultz, Nate Jackson, and Gary Owen, they'll talk about Mojo specifically. He's doing such a great job generating the traffic to his shows with the crowd work videos that's becoming. Ryan Davis too was talking about it. That becomes his stick, where it's like you'll go to the show because you want to be one of the ones he picked to do the phone call crowd work thing. So I don't think his focus or his team's focus is let's put out clips of the show, because we already getting the traffic that clip would do towards my show from this little phone call crowd work thing that I do. That's just my thought process and based on what they was talking about.
Yeah, like again, I find them funny from the clips I've seen.
Yeah,
but I will admit all the clips I've seen have been.
This is the same thing, yo.
Like I see Gary Owen doing the same thing kind of right now too.
Yeah, all of them got this shit from Nate Jackson. Nate Jackson was the originator of all of this crowd work, filming the crowd work and posting it, because he'll interact with audience members or whatever the case may be, put it out. And then, like I said, the idea is not specifically to like give you a glimpse of my show. It's just to show you like I could do this off the cuff funny shit, but it's also to drive the traffic. Like again, what Ryan Davis specifically said was, now you want to go to a Mojo show just so he could pick you to call one of your family members or your girl or whatever the case may be. Like girls now be like giving this nigga the phone. There's also a lot of skits coming up in the community now of people recreating it as the niggas that get the phone call. Like, you know how he'll be like, yo, call him. Now there's niggas doing skits from the reverse, like, this bitch went to a Mojo show and this nigga calling me. Like, you start seeing those type of skits. So I guess like the idea, Mojo's idea is actually working from, again, these other comedians, like a reaction to it.
Shout out to Mojo.
But I do want to see, I'm going to a show, so I'll let you know like his actual content, his actual set, because I've never heard anything. Like even off of like interviews and shit, like he's funny, but is he funny?
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Shout out to him either way. I hope so.
The other nigga's not funny too either.
Let me know how the show go, because I definitely want to know.
Yeah, I'm going to a Kev on Stage shit too. That Grief Sucks thing.
Oh, shout out to Kev on Stage.
I'm going to that too, because I want to hear like, you know, how he deal with the grief of losing his brother and all that shit. And from what I'm hearing about it, very online or whatever, they're giving like great reviews because of how he put it together.
Yeah, I actually like Kev. I like the comedy, because I've actually seen his actual comedy that he does with that other bald guy.
This nigga Tony Baker.
Yeah, Tony Baker. So yeah, shout out to them. Let me ask you, moving along from all the hoopla we've been talking. Have you, in your travels in the dating world, right? Have you ever come across somebody who, like, you could tell by the way y'all vibed that they liked you, they was attracted to you, but it was apparent to you that they were conflicted about being attracted to you specifically?
Say more.
Like I can speak for me, and I think I talked to you about this before. I was dealing with somebody, and the vibe was good. Everything was great. We talked a lot. We connected when we spoke. We had good conversation. We did a lot of things, and it was always fine. But I could tell there was some confliction in her about dealing with me. I could tell. Like, I don't know if I was like maybe like the first big dude she was talking to or whatever, like, but something about it always, like, we always ended up at odds at some point because of how weird she would get whenever things would move to be more serious. Like flirting, talking, hanging, kissing, touching, feeling, all that was cool. But then like when it comes to like having conversations about like, all right, where's this going? Like shit immediately got weird every time.
And you put that as a confliction of.
Well, this is just based off my data and just being around her. Like, I think I might have mentioned to you before. Like, she worked very hard to create like a mold of what she want her life to look like, and I don't think I fit what that mold was.
Oh, so you think every turn she was constantly fighting against what she had in place?
Yeah, she was fighting what she was feeling based on what she wants her end result to look like. Like, I think her liking me wasn't part of the plan. Like, I was a variable that popped up. Oh, okay.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, I'll grab it in a second. Go ahead.
But I'd say for me, I've had scenarios with females where it's like they wouldn't want to take me serious because they didn't know. I didn't know how to portray to them how serious I was. I've had scenarios like that. So every time like another step would come into play, it was always met with some type of resistance because, to your point, it wasn't clear where we were going or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know if that aligns with what you're asking me, but to the point, or based on the example you gave, I never like had someone that was just like conflicted for real. My relationship now started off in a way it's like, damn son, like, do you want to go? It's like a lot of stop and go. Like, do you want to go to the next step? A lot of those real deep thoughts came in from my relationship now, but mine was out of just fear of the unknown type shit.
Well, let me ask you this: if it was some sort of confliction with someone about whatever it is, could be your appearance, your height, whatever, any of those things, right? Or any of those physical things, do you think you would know if it was that?
Nah, I wouldn't. I was just thinking that, like, I wonder how many people was self-conscious about my height. I'm not the shortest nigga. I'm 5'6", but like, I've always had like that complex of girls like taller niggas, but I've never been like able to pick up on if that's part of, because it's such like it was an insecurity of mine at a point. I've never shed light to it because I don't want to be overly like sensitive to it. So I never like look for signs that that's something that's guiding them in a way, type shit.
Yeah, at least in my particular scenario, I don't know if I was like looking for it. I was just like, it was kind of like where you check off everything else. So it's process of elimination.
Yeah, that's
what it came down to. It was one of those things where it was just like, all right, our vibe is good. When we hang out, it's cool. When, you know, if I break the touch barrier, all of that, everything is cool there. Mm-hmm. We don't ever have no problems. But anything that put us in a position where she would have to claim me as her dude is where things got weird. You think she got
other niggas?
I mean, probably that too.
That prevented her from claiming you as her dude?
I mean, it could have been that too, but my thing is, when I had the conversation, I was like, if that's the case, let me know what it is so because we could keep this going and I could just go get another, you know what I mean? We can be just that. But she was on this weird, like, I don't want you to deal with nobody else.
Selfishly.
But whenever we had a conversation about what this looks like in a serious nature, it just wouldn't go anywhere.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Oh shit. Let me ask you a question. Has I don't know, whatever insecurity you have, that feel free to share if you do. Has your insecurity ever like came into a courtship or a relationship part, or any point, courtship, dating, relationship, any of those levels? Have any of your insecurities showed out in a way where it's like you looking for some type of exposure about it, or like you thinking this, like she's thinking it and you're trying to find it? Has that ever came up?
Yes, I think once. Like I'm not gonna say like now at this age, at this time, no, I don't really have the insecurity anymore. But like a while back, like I had a little bit of an insecurity about, like I said, about like being a bigger dude.
Yeah.
Especially, and again, it wasn't really I had the insecurity about being a bigger dude. It was just I seen every dude that girl dated before me, and none of them looked like me.
I get what you're saying.
So it was like weird. It was so in the relationship, I'm moving how I'm moving and it's fine. But then like I remember we had a conversation once, and I said it, and I was like, yeah, I forgot how I worded it, but it ended up starting an argument. 'Cause I was just like, I pretty much basically said like, yeah, because I ain't none of your other dudes look remotely similar to me. Like, I think I might have been like, yeah, because I'm the first big dude you ever been with. She was like, why would you say that? And I was like,
because I was afraid.
I've seen,
yeah.
I've seen your exes, and none of them remotely look like me.
No, I get that.
And that spiraled into something else. Yeah, but I don't think it was the insecurity about being a bigger dude in general, because I've been that my whole life. It's more of I ain't never seen her mess with nobody like that, because I've knew her for a while. So I ain't never see her mess with nobody, and I'm like, that's remotely close to me, so that was odd to me.
Okay.
But speaking in that scenario, when dealing with somebody that you feel like, I don't want to say it's an insecurity, but everybody knows their flaws. Have you ever been in situations where you overcompensate in one other area because of your flaws? And overcompensate could be many different things.
I don't know if I'll say it's an overcompensation, but like, I know exactly how to word this. It's not an overcompensation because I didn't let it get to this point, but I realized like the dude before me was like a hustler, sort of, and whatever he may do to get his bread to show up at the drop of a dime is whatever he does, right? And I realized like my egotistical mind frame was literally gearing up to like have a competition in my own mind, like, well, since your last nigga did A, B, and C, I could also do A, B, and C. And I started seeing myself getting ready to go revert back to old ways to make sure those things is in place or whatever. Like, she had a party or whatever, and I seen her like busting this bread up, and at the time I don't think like I was fluid enough to help financially, and then all I could think of was if she was with her old dude, he probably would go bust a few packs or whatever. And I've never been a drug dealer at any point where I sold drugs for an hour. But like I've always been involved in some type of fraudulent activity before. And in my mind, I'm like, I could just go do that, get this bread up to support. But then I was like, but in the event that you get caught, and that's for what? Like, or not even you get caught, but it's just kind of like the hoops you gotta jump through to get to that. So in my mind, I'm starting to, that's where the overcompensation come from, because now I'm like thinking about that specifically, building up this whole ideology in my head, like I gotta be better than this. When, no shade, but it's like, man, I'm already better, nigga. I've already done more, and we could work through this together, which I ended up doing. Like, I was able to help in other ways. I was able to help in the planning or whatever. I was able to help in other ways, getting the dress, putting money towards this, making sure other things was complete or whatever the case was. Picking up, dropping off. I think I did the food. I did a bunch of shit. But I could see like somebody comparing to the old dude, the only assistant he lent was probably the bread part.
Oh, like he didn't generally care about the event or whatever itself.
I don't think, based on the information that I had at the time, I don't think it would have been a successful lend other than financial. Like, I'll probably stressed her out more if he had any more involvement other than financial. And I feel like that would have happened. Yeah.
I think the one time I think I could really like pinpoint like overcompensation based on a flaw was a relationship I was in where I was dealing with a girl. As we all know, I don't have a car. So I was dealing with a girl who, again, like almost every dude she dealt with always drove.
Yeah.
So part of her lifestyle was accustomed to being able to move at the drop of a dime via the vehicle. So because of that, I was like doing like idiotic shit to make it work, bro. Like at one point I had like created like a freaking Uber family account so she could like just take a Uber at any point in her life on my dime. Bruh, that shit was...
Did I know you?
Yes.
Sounds crazy.
I was losing my mind. I was losing my money. Not just my mind. Bro, one time I did a tally, bro. Shorty, mind you, you know how much money we make at that time. Because at this time, we not doing nothing like illegal or nothing. We just out here regular dudes.
Mm-hmm.
My man's Shorty was spending like $145 a week on
Ubers?
On Ubers. And I'm just...
You got it.
Bro, I was struggling, son.
You got it. God damn.
I was struggling, bro. I was like, just to keep up with this thing, because I felt bad. And I was just like, nah. I mean, eventually I stopped it, and it was like a whole thing. But yeah, that was me overcompensating for what she was used to, because I didn't want to seem like I was less than what she was dealing with.
Yeah.
And nah.
Yeah. It's hard because it's more like internal than anything else. Because she never probably said anything that gave you inclination that she was comparing y'all in that way. And I do ask my girl, like,
I mean,
from
she
time
said
to
a
time.
couple things, but not with the intention that, like, she said stuff, but not with the intention.
Yeah, which
She
is
said
usually
little
how it
stuff
go.
like, "Oh man, I wish you had a car, because then we could have just went and did this." Like,
Yeah.
There was a couple
yeah.
of that was said like one too many times. I was like,
Now you start thinking like, yo, because then you take the information that you had, the data that you had, and then you start doing the comparing and contrasting, and it's like, let me just make this. So you start doing stupid shit. Because in hindsight, that was just stupid shit.
yeah, because in my head that was like more of a solution. When I think a better solution, because I had the money at the time, was to just go get a car. But it was like the thing I tried to explain to her, like, you understand it, but sometimes I think she ain't get it. I was like, because we've had conversations before, and she would be like, yo, why you don't just go get a car? I was like, you think, you in your mind, you just see the car and the rides you get.
Yeah.
This car come with insurance, gas. I gotta find places to park. You don't have nowhere to park by you. I don't got nowhere to park by me. I gotta find parking. Like, I live in another state. I drive across state lines to go to work.
That's a toll.
Like, these are all resources that I have to spend for. So a car for me, while convenient sometimes, is really just more bills for me.
Big ass expense. And your car knows when you got money.
Yes, well, yours does, for sure.
Cars knows when you got money.
So it was just like, I was like, that's not the solution. So I came up with another solution that helped her and benefited her. And, whatever. It is what it is, though. I think it sounded like another one to me, Playboy.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a signal that.
Oh yeah, no, that was it. We done. But we want to know what y'all think. We want to hear from y'all. We want to know if y'all appreciate the episode. We want to hear the answer to some of the questions we asked in this episode. Y'all could definitely do all of that at So Here's the Thing .pod on one of these social media platforms and SHTT Pod on the other ones. Y'all just type in both. Y'all figure it out. And if the social media thing ain't your thing, so here's the thing at yahoo.com. Hit us up. Let us know the vibes.
Yep. And just in case of social media and all that, like he just said, is not your thing, and you want to still consume this audio adventure that we provide for you, you could hit us up on any of the audio platforms, Spotify, iHeart, Apple, wherever podcasts are, we're there at So Here's the Thing podcast, YouTube and all of that as well. And yeah, man, thank you for taking this ride with us. You know my slogans. Women always ask the what are we questions right after you have sex. You're going to get the answer every time. And fellas, just in case she looks happy on the gram, slide in the DMs anyway, man. Just show your support. It's your boy Stiz, man.
It's your boy too. We out of here. Peace.